Right now, somewhere in your body, an alarm is going off. You can't hear it, you can't see it, but it's there, quiet and constant, running in the background of your nervous system. Most people call it loneliness. Your ancestors called it something else. They called it a death sentence. For most of human history, being alone didn't just feel bad. It was dangerous. A person cut off from the group had no one to watch their back while they slept, no one to help carry food, no one to warn them when a predator moved through the grass. Isolation meant vulnerability, and vulnerability meant death. So evolution did what it always does. It built a warning system. That warning system is still installed in you, right now, today. Consider what happens in your body the moment you feel left out. Your heart rate shifts. Your muscles tense just slightly, as if bracing for something. Your mind starts scanning faces, tone, body language, looking for threat or rejection. This isn't random. This is ancient machinery, switched on the same way it's been switched on for hundreds of thousands of years. Dr. John Cacioppo, a social neuroscientist who spent decades studying loneliness at the University of Chicago, called this the loneliness loop. He found that when people feel socially isolated, their brains actually shift into a kind of hypervigilant state. They become more sensitive to social threat, more likely to interpret a neutral comment as an insult, more likely to withdraw even further. It sounds like a psychological glitch. It isn't. It's a survival strategy, misfiring in a world that no longer matches the one it was built for. Think about that for a second. Your brain isn't broken when it makes loneliness feel unbearable. It's doing exactly what it was designed to do. It's trying to save your life. Go back further, much further. Around 2 million years ago, early hominins were living in small, tightly bonded groups on the plains of East Africa. No walls, no weapons beyond sharpened sticks and stones. No hospitals, no police, no locks on doors. Survival depended entirely on the group. A lone individual, separated from their band, had almost no chance against the environment alone. Anthropologist Robin Dunbar has spent his career studying exactly how deep this dependency runs. His research suggests that human brain size itself, particularly the growth of the neocortex, evolved largely to manage complex social relationships. Bigger brains weren't primarily for tool-making or hunting strategy. They were for tracking who owed who a favor, who could be trusted, who might betray the group. Social bonds weren't a nice bonus to survival. They were the primary survival tool. This is the part that changes everything. Loneliness isn't a modern inconvenience. It's an ancient alarm bell, wired directly into the same systems that once kept your ancestors alive on the open savanna. But here's where it gets stranger. That same alarm bell that once protected you is now, in many cases, working against you. In the ancestral environment, loneliness had a job. It hurt you on purpose so you would seek out the group again. Pain motivates action. Feel isolated, feel the ache, go find your people, resolve the threat. It was a closed loop with a clear solution. But look at the world today. You can feel intensely lonely while surrounded by hundreds of people. You can scroll through a feed of 500 friends and still feel the ancient alarm screaming that you are alone and unprotected. Why? Because your nervous system doesn't know the difference between a text message and a spear in your side. It doesn't understand likes or followers or group chats. It understands proximity, eye contact, touch, shared meals, shared silence. The digital world offers a shadow of connection, thin and flickering, and your ancient alarm system isn't fooled. It knows something is missing, even when your conscious mind insists that it shouldn't feel this way. Researcher Julian Holt Lundstad, whose work has been widely cited in public health circles, found something that should genuinely unsettle you. Chronic loneliness carries a mortality risk comparable to smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Not metaphorically comparable. Statistically comparable. Your body treats prolonged isolation as a threat on the same order as slow poisoning. Does that sound extreme? It shouldn't, because your body isn't measuring modern convenience, it's measuring ancient risk. So what do you do with an alarm system built for a world that no longer exists? You don't try to shut it off. You can't, not really. What you can do is understand what it's actually asking for. Not more contact, not more notifications, not a bigger follower count. It's asking for the specific kind of connection your ancestors relied on to survive. Face-to-face presence, shared vulnerability, people who would notice if you didn't show up. There's a reason a short phone call with someone who knows you feels different from an hour of scrolling. There's a reason a shared meal, even a quiet one, settles something in your chest that a group chat never quite reaches. Your body is still keeping score by prehistoric rules, even while you live in a world of screens and cities and strangers. Here's the twist most people miss. Loneliness isn't a personal failure. It isn't a sign that something is wrong with you specifically. It's a signal, functioning exactly as designed, in a world that has changed faster than your biology could keep up. The mismatch isn't in you. It's in the gap between the environment your nervous system expects and the environment you actually live in. Modern life offers more human contact, in raw numbers, than any point in history. And yet loneliness rates keep climbing. That's not a contradiction. It's the alarm system doing exactly what it was built to do, correctly identifying that quantity of contact is not the same as quality of bond. Think about your own life for a moment. How many people do you see in a day? How many of them would notice immediately if you vanished? How many would show up? That number, the small number, is the one your ancient brain is actually counting, not your follower count, not your contact list, the number of people who would come looking. That number is what determined survival for 2 million years. It still governs how safe your body feels today, whether you're aware of it or not. So the next time that ache creeps in, the pull to check your phone, the quiet unease in an empty room, don't rush to distract yourself from it. Don't treat it as a malfunction. It's not static. It's not noise. It's a message sent from deep inside your evolutionary history, still trying to keep you alive the only way it knows how. The alarm was never wrong. It's just still waiting for you to answer it the way your ancestors did. Not with a notification, with a person in the room who would notice if you were gone.